Good afternoon and welcome to Advanced Biology. It's 1:22. It is March 12th, Tuesday, 1:22 in the afternoon. It is a gorgeous day out. So hopefully you're going to be able to get outside today and enjoy some of this. Okay, so here's what we got going on. We are heading into Unit 5. We're also heading into spring break. So let's start there. Here is our calendar, and you can see that next week we have spring break all week. So your due dates, Sunday we had the quiz was due, the lab project was due, and the forum and the replies were due. So I'm grading those today and tomorrow. And then, or today and Thursday, we'll see. And then forum 5, your posts are due this Wednesday. And then the following week is spring break. And of course, because we do 2 weeks every unit, the following week we have nothing. And then we will kick it off again in the end of the month. So your next due date is March 31st. And that would be when the lab project 5 is due and your forum replies for unit 5. So those are the dates. Again, this calendar it's in the news feed. I've also emailed it to you. If you need another copy, just let me know. Or you can search through the news feed. So let's take a look at what we're doing in Unit 5. This is the lecture. So in Unit 5, the lecture, we're going to be learning all about these different zones of Earth. So this is really about knowing the biodiversity on our planet and our role as those who are stewards of the creation. So biodiversity, Christian stewardship, that's what we're going to be talking about for your forum post and on the quiz. On the lab side, we're going to be studying yeast respiration. So essentially, yeast are single-celled eukaryotes that will use sugar to power themselves. And if they run out of oxygen, they'll actually produce ethanol as a byproduct. And we produce lactic acid when we run out of oxygen. So what we're going to be doing is demonstrating how yeast can metabolize different sugars and food sources. And we're going to be measuring the amount of CO2 they produce as a result of that metabolism. So a couple of key steps here in this experiment. Of course, you're going to want to download the template. So there's a lab template here after you read up about all of that fun stuff. There's a Bio 101 lab report template right here. And obviously how to write it and all of that is information there. So I would download that template. I would remove the text. I would keep all the sections. And then I would just make sure that my introduction explained why anybody cares about this, what it is that I'm actually asking, like my hypothesis. That's your background and introduction. And then you want to have a list of materials, and those materials need to be complete. Like I need to be able to take your lab report, go to a lab, and repeat exactly what you did. So materials need to be complete. And then your procedure, of course, has to be in third person, past tense, because you're writing about what you did. And that procedure needs to be reproducible. So just imagine that procedure was all the information you had, and you had to repeat the experiment exactly. So that's really what I'm going to be focusing on. And then, of course, you're going to want citations in addition to your data and charts and discussion. So I've actually been pretty impressed. We've really come a long way with our lab reports. So I would just say keep up the good work there. And as always, I'm here if you have any questions or comments or concerns. I'm more than happy to reach out. It's been delightful to meet some of you and have all kinds of fun Zoom meetings and all of that. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.